Good morning, students. Once again, we are back in the class of physical education. In this week, we have completed the chapter of physical fitness and wellness. Just before moving to the next chapter, I would like to do a quick revision about till now what we have studied. What is physical fitness? What is physical fitness of an individual? Physical fitness is characterized by the proper functions of the body organs. If all the body organs, all the body systems are functioning properly, that is, we can say that a person is physically fit. If he is having different components of fitness, if he is possessing different types of components of fitness, we can say that the individual is physically fit. What is wellness? Wellness is state of being healthy, state of being healthy and absence of any disease, or you can say that individual is free from disease. That means the human being is he is told to be well-being. After that comes the topic lifestyle. What is lifestyle? The quality which one possesses, or the attitudes he shows to other, or the lifestyle he lives. That is known or the lifestyle that is known as lifestyle. In simple words, we can say lifestyle is a way or style of living that reflects the attitude of an individual. That reflects the attitude of an individual. Now, in this chapter, we had an what was the importance of fitness, physical fitness and wellness. Two or three points were there, almost five points were there that I have told you, but once again a quick revision. It improves the efficiency of the body organs. It improves the efficiency of the body organs and the system works properly. That means that it reduces the chances of heart and lungs disease. It improves the posture. If you are having a good posture, and that we will be discussing in next class, that will be class 12. If you are having a good posture, what does it mean? That you are having a attractive character, but possesses an attractive personality. Who is having a good posture, who is having a good height and good personality means automatically people will be attracted to that personality. It improves the posture and balance of the body. It keeps an individual energized. That means you are every time you are having more energy to do that for a particular work. And boost the immune system. Most important point, boosts the immune system. Right now, everywhere, for last 8 9 months, what we are listening, immune system should be good. The immunity power of an individual should be very good. If the immunity power is good, that means that individual will be free from all the diseases. Automatically free from disease means free from corona. Right? Everyone is taking medicine or some or the other for now. Everyone is more directed towards the exercises. Now they are more directed towards they have realized the importance of exercise. If they are doing exercise regularly, that means they are having a good immunity, a good body, and good immune system. After that comes overall improvement of the quality of life. Overall improvement of quality of life, and most important point, it raises the ability to cope up with stress and tension. It raises the ability to cope up with stress and tension. After that, the point comes is components. After the point comes is components of physical fitness. What are the components? Strength, endurance, flexibility, What is strength? Ability of the body to overcome the resistance. Ability of the body to overcome the resistance. How many types of strength are there? There are two types of strength: dynamic and static. Under dynamic there are three types of strength: maximum strength, explosive strength, and strength endurance. Ability of the body to overcome resistance, that is known as strength. Ability of the body to do the work, ability of the body to do the work under the condition of fatigue. What is fatigue? In simple words, tiredness. Ability of the body to do the work under the condition of fatigue. If you are feeling tired also, then also if you are able to do that work and under the condition of fatigue also you are doing that work, that means you are having a lot of endurance. Under the endurance there are three types of endurance: short term, middle term, and long term. If the activity is below 2 minutes, if the activity is below 2 minutes, that means you are having short-term endurance. Like, for example, you can be seen 400 meters, 100, 200, 400 meters. That is short-term endurance. If you are doing the activity from 2 to 11 minutes, 2 to 11 minutes, if any activity is taking time, that is 1,500 meters, 3,000 meters, 5,000 meters, then you can say that it is going for middle, that means you should possess middle-term endurance. But where like 10,000 meters above that it comes marathon cross country, you should possess long-term endurance. After that comes what is flexibility? Ability of the joint for a large range of motion, that is known as flexibility. How many types of flexibility are there? There are two types of flexibility: active and passive. Active and passive. If you are taking help to for doing that movement, large amplitude of movement, that is it is known as passive flexibility. Where you are taking the help of where the external help is needed, that is passive flexibility. If no help is needed, that you are doing the particular range of motion by particular range of movement by yourself only, that means that is known as active flexibility. After that comes after that comes speed and coordinative ability. What is speed? When you are able to do a movement or a series of movement, when you are able to finish a movement or a series of movement in the quickest possible time or a short span of time, that means you are possessing a certain speed. You are having fitness component of speed. Similarly, coordinative abilities. When you are able to perform different types of movement in a precise manner and in an accurate manner, in a precise and accurate manner. That means automatically can be seen that okay, the movement of the body is so smooth. People will come to okay, such accurate and precise movement. That is that means you are possessing quantitative abilities. Yesterday I have told you what are different types of quantitative abilities. There are five to six types of quantitative abilities. Combinating, when the different parts of the body combine and the output comes as a single unit. Output comes as a single unit, that is it is known as combinating. After that comes adaptation. Adaptation. After that comes balance. If your body is able to balance in the static as well as in the dynamic equilibrium, that is known as balance coordinative ability. After that comes rhythm ability. If you are able to move the body in a rhythmic manner, that is rhythm ability and reaction ability. If you are able to react to the given stimulus, and if you are able to respond to the given stimulus, that means you are possessing reaction ability. So these were the different types of components of physical fitness. After that comes components of wellness. What are the different components of wellness? Earlier I told you physical wellness. Then comes social wellness, mental wellness. After that comes emotional. After that comes financial, nutritional. These are some of the components of wellness. These are some of the components of wellness which was one should possess inside, and ingredients which one should possess. Then only we will say that okay, you are totally well, you are a well human being. Okay, what is physical wellness? Physical wellness highlight the physiological aspects of wellness, such as strong immune system, or you can say all you are free from all the disease. You are not possessing any infection, any disability in your body. That means you are totally physically fit. After that comes intellectual. Or intellectual means you should be able to think properly and react according to that body, react according to the situation. Emotional wellness. Emotional, even if a person is physically and intellectually well, he should possess the quality of being emotionally well. What is emotion? You should have symptoms like anxiety, depression. You should have, but they should not be in a lot of amount. Okay, at a certain degree, everyone is having a stress nowadays. But if the stress goes beyond a certain limit, if a certain stress goes to a certain limit, that means it is dangerous for your body. For example, regarding injuries, I am telling you, you are playing a tournament, you are playing a competition. Your ankle gets twisted. What happens? Sprain automatically comes. If it is a mild, first degree sprain, that means there will be pain, but you will be able to come back to the ground. But if it is second degree or third degree, that means you have to take rest and you are the most important player of the team. So you should take proper precautions. The injuries are in sports, you are prone to injuries. Injuries will happen, but you can minimize. Similarly, stress is stress is supposed to happen, but you can minimize chances of stress. Okay, before the time only you should prepare for everything and let the situation come so that you are able to handle the situation properly. After that comes nutritional wellness. A balanced diet. What will be there in nutritional wellness? A balanced diet. A balanced diet is more important in nutritional wellness. A balanced diet means one should be able to eat in one balanced diet. One must have proper amount of macro as well as micronutrients. What are macronutrients? The nutrients required in large amount, that is fats, carbohydrates, and proteins, which are required in large amount, that are known as macro, which are required in less amount, that is known as micro. For example, vitamins, after that come minerals, etc. So once balanced diet should possess all the components required by an individual. Then comes financial wellness. What is financial wellness? Financial shortage result in the loss of mental and even physical comforts, mental peace and physical comforts. So you should have a proper strategy how much to save so that your life goes on smoothly or that particular time goes on smoothly. If suppose right now the corona time has come, so people will be having a proper amount of saving in their hand, so that they are able to, in the time of difficulty, they are having money in their hand, so they know that they need not to take money from other people. After that comes social awareness. What a healthy engagement with one social surrounding is also a key of component of wellness. That means you are living in a society, you should follow the rules and regulations made by the society. Then only you will be told that you are a social human being. Social then what is that? Human being is a social animal. Why you are social animal? You are following the rules and regulations made by the society. So these are some of the components of physical fitness and wellness. Now we will be starting the chapter. Next chapter, that is physical activity and leadership training. Physical activity and leadership training. In this chapter, we will be telling what are the qualities of a leader. Generally, everyone knows okay. If you are able to lead a group, if you are able to lead a group, if you are able to convince all the people of a particular group, if you are able to unite themselves as a single team, that means you are possessing the qualities of a good leader. You are possessing the qualities of a good leader. That means it shows that okay, They are qualities that make you a good leader and you can become a leader in the future. How physical education helps them in becoming a leader. Like in physical education, there are different activities. You go for different tournaments or that. And some people will not play game. Okay, we have to play. We will play according to this formation. We will play according to this strategy. But a good leader will make them follow. Okay, we will change the strategy if the time requires or if the situation comes. So he will make understand everyone and he will take a whole unit as a team and he will automatically try to win the competition. So these are the qualities that one leadership possesses and how physical education helps in making you a leader. After that comes adventure sports. What is adventure sports? For example, river rafting. After that comes trekking. Generally, where you go trekking in the jungle and all that. That's for fun and enjoyment. Trekking, river rafting. Okay, what when we are doing boating and rafting in the river, that is not river rafting. It comes from mountaineering. Generally, you have seen okay, people are climbing the mountains or in the ice and all that. That is paragliding. All these are different adventure sports which nowadays people enjoy. They try to spend their what is leisure time in different adventure sports and learn different types of qualities. Learn different like becoming a leader. After that come okay, they are more adventurous after participating in adventure sports. So different types of adventure sports. What are adventure sports? And different types of adventure sports. And before going for a particular adventure sports, what precautions and measures that is safety measures you should take. You can't go, okay, tomorrow I go for mountaineering. You will just take two clothes and go for mountaineering. You have to take proper safety measures, then only you will allow to go. If you are properly physically fit, like for example, you are going for mountaineering or if you are a high BP patient, you have to climb a lot. Because that you have to go for a medical test. If you are physically fit, then only you will be able to go for a particular adventure sport. You have a paragliding or bungee jumping. What will happen? Chance of heart attack is heart arrest, cardiac arrest. Uनको you from high jumping at what will happen? You think, oh, I am about to die. I am coming at once from high level to low level. But these are the adventure sports. So those automatically once you will start participating in adventure sports, you will like them. But there are some protocols that have to be followed. So we will be studying in the chapter what are the qualities of a leader, what are the qualities of a leader and what qualities of a leader should possess. And what are leadership qualities? After that comes what are adventure sports. That we will be discussing in our next class. We will study the chapter physical activity and leadership training in our next class. Till then, take care, children.